question now. Okay.
Oh, perfect timing. Hello.
I'm showing you.
Is that class?
Oh, nice. I took mine too. Hey guys.
Okay. So the man is on the whale, right?
Is that so?
There's a problem though.
Is there?
It's on.
There are sharks feeding on the whale.
Oh my god.
Why is it open?
Because it was being eaten by the sharks.
I was gonna say that.
And all he saw was a dead whale, and he's like, hey, I'm Australian, this is a great idea. Let's serve the whale. And then it was after he got on that there were like great white sharks feasting, and he was like, great, I'm in trouble. And that's poetry. Anyway, so,
How is it poetry?
Huh?
How is it poetry?
Okay, so when he jumped, I should probably get off of this. It's up there. So the idea of playing with Google Translate or the Reverso program or Babelfish, we're using computer translation programs for poetry generation. Yeah. Then all the weird stuff that you get with language, right? It's taking risks with language, taking risks with ideas, taking risks with sound, and to me that's like kind of surfing the dead whale, right? You're doing something totally crazy, but it's fun, and as long as you don't get eaten by the shark, you're all right, right? So then you have a poem. You can have a poem where you don't have a poem if you get eaten by the shark, because then you're eaten.
Well, technically,
You
the
can't write the
poetry's
poem.
still there.
Anyway, so
Are we still writing poems based on the image?
yes, we're going to do that next.
Okay.
Speaking of dead whales and surfing them, we'll now deal with a different kind of image, which is something called ekphrasis, writing ekphrastic poetry.
Can you spell that?
Yes, in fact, I have it up here for you.
This is like a legal all over.
We learned a new word every time.
You know, that's what I'm here for. To just like throw a bunch of like useless words at you. Okay, so you have something that is. Let me just scan down here. I didn't have time to put together a nifty little PowerPoint, but PowerPoint's boring. So, all right. So ekphrasis.
Oh,
Poems about art.
that's not how
It is from Greek, out of phrases, speech. I'm too short for this. All right. So anyway, so the idea is that you see a work of art, and it inspires you to write a poem. So what does that look like? You have a handout that I gave you, and the first poem is called, now, in American, we would say Brancusi, but Brancusi was Romanian, and Ms. Felicon's Romanian, and she actually schooled me today. She said, that's not how you say his last name, it's Brancush. Brancush.
There's
No I?
Okay.
There's an I at the end of his name, but in Romanian they don't really pronounce the I. It's like a soft.
But I was waiting for it to
Miss Sarah,
end.
do you have an
Yeah.
extra one?
I think it ended.
Do you
Okay.
have an extra one? Can I use one?
So, how many of you have been to the Art Institute?
Every time.
Every time, okay. How
Every
many of
time.
you have been to the Modern Wing? Yes, most of you, right? So that's like the new fancy part, right? That we built a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's a work of art there called The Golden Bird, and it's by Konstantin Brancusi. And let me show you what it looks like. Oh, if I just do, oh, here we go, Art Institute.
That's like the Chagall.
This is what it looks like. Right? You kind of,
A pea pod.
it looks like a pea pod, like a gold pea pod.
Is the stand
It looks
part
like-
of the art?
Yeah, this is part of the art. But, like, this is the Golden Bird,
It
right?
looks like a really fancy.
That is.
It looks like a fancy pen, right?
Like you dip into the ink.
Oh, like the fancy pens that
Yeah.
you dip in the ink.
Like something that like Donald Trump uses. So like,
It doesn't look like a bird. I'm confused.
okay, good. You're confused. You're right where I want you.
see it a little bit. I see a dolphin, if it counts.
Now,
Yeah.
let's use the handout. Right, the first poem. It's a two-pager. Brancusi's
Oh, easy.
Golden bird.
Do you need an extra? Do we have an extra?
I have some here, yes.
Okay, yes, please.
If anything,
Or else we'll
you can
gather
share and you guys
around.
can have. How many do you have? Oh, I think so. Never mind. Make sure I do those.
Let's see, I have 2 more. Hey, perfect. Yes?
Thank you.
No, we don't have to share. Okay.
But you already broke it.
It's not supposed to break. So
This, please.
I hope not.
Great for me, whole thing.
Oh my gosh. We were supposed to I was supposed to go see him.
Okay, so what are we doing?
They're reading the poem, the first poem,
Okay.
Ricochet's Golden Bird.
Ooh.
Aesthetic architect. Aesthetic.